Now, Germany's Conservatives are revealing their cabinet picks for the country's next government. The Christian Democrats are set to fill 7 posts when the coalition government is sworn in next week. Now, Johann Wadephul is their first choice for foreign minister. He's an experienced lawyer and foreign policy expert, and a close ally and key advisor of incoming Chancellor Friedrich Merz. Energy executive Katherina Reiche is set to become economy minister. Now, DW's chief political editor Michaela Küfner is standing by at the Christian Democrat Party headquarters. That's where Chancellor-in-waiting Friedrich Merz just announced the 7 new CDU ministers who will be part of the new German government. Michaela, are there any big surprises in today's nominations by Friedrich Merz?
Friedrich Merz is speaking behind me here at this venue that they hired to essentially decide on the coalition agreement that they've put on paper together with the Conservative CSU sister party and the Social Democrats. And Friedrich Merz had promised a government of experts. And I guess it is a bit of a surprise that he fulfilled that to a fair degree. You already mentioned the new trade minister. She comes from Westenergie, an energy company. The man who will be tasked with digitization here in Germany and state reform is also a leader of an electronics giant here in Germany. So a lot of people who actually come straight from business by German political terms, where most politicians tend to be career politicians. And although he didn't quite make parity with 4 men and 3 women, he's unlikely to get more criticism piled on top of him for having mainly men around him as close advisors.
Yeah, and let's just talk about the next foreign minister, Johann Wadephul. What kind of foreign policy can the international community expect with him?
Well, we can expect Johann Wadephul, and many of our viewers know him because we speak to him very often as a conservative politician who speaks on defense, but also foreign policy of the conservative CDU-CSU. He is a very close ally of Friedrich Merz. He took meetings at the Munich Security Conference that Friedrich Merz wasn't able to take. He accompanied him when he traveled to Kyiv. And what will be interesting in this incoming cabinet, where Friedrich Merz already vowed that he will take more charge of both trade policy but also foreign policy, it's remarkable that the foreign ministry is in the conservative camp at all, because it was in previous coalitions. It's the first time in 6 years that actually the conservative CDU-CSU has a candidate there, and we can expect Johann Wadephul to basically be synchronized in policy terms with Friedrich Merz, whereas in the past we've often seen, particularly on foreign policy, also criticism coming out of the German foreign ministry.
And just very quickly, Germany's former health minister Jens Spahn, he's now set to become the head of the Conservative group in Parliament. He's made some controversial remarks about normalizing the way other parties should deal with the far-right AfD. Does this mean the new coalition government might be open to working with the AfD in the future?
The short answer is no, because Friedrich Merz, despite the fact that he accepted far-right AfD votes to get a majority for a non-binding motion in Parliament, which is tough on migration, ahead of these elections, he stands in for not moving any closer to the far-right AfD. And I just bumped into Jens Spahn here, actually, and he himself claims the exact same. He argues that his argument is that the AfD must be treated as a normal party and that the rules shouldn't be changed to exclude it. And that, too, is something many of his fellow party members here in the room disagree with very strongly.
All right, that is Michaela Küfner for us there in Munich. We appreciate that, Michaela. Thank you. Berlin.